Hi there, I go by the name the Celtic Storyteller and welcome to this pick a card love reading for Valentine's Day. You know, it's a cold wintry day here and I had a choice to continue with my book edits or to listen to my intuition, which was telling me that it would be okay to take a break and bring some tarot readings to those who might have some questions around love and relationships as we approach Valentine's Day. So to help to refine the reading so that it isn't too general, I'm going to choose one of these cards to represent three piles or three common love situations which I'm going to read for. So let me just pick these cards first. This will be for question 1. I think this one I want to come out here for question 2 or pile 2, and this one for the third one here. Now I'll just explain these to you. So as you see, I'm in the middle of setting up here. I'm kind of just, it's the afternoon. It's quite dark, as you can see. Look, I'd normally do readings during the day, but I really did want to fit this in for you before Valentine's Day. So please don't mind the shadows and stuff on the desk. Okay, so pile 1 is for those who are in separation from a soulmate or a twin flame. Okay, and you're not in contact with them, and we'll see if they are thinking about you as well on Valentine's Day. Pile 2 is for singles who are wondering, is their love coming into your life anytime soon? So it's for your sweetie, okay? And whether Valentine's Day is going to work its magic on you, maybe you'll get chocolates or a card. Is the person you like thinking about you, or is there somebody you don't even know who's thinking about you? And pile 3 is for those who are having trouble in your current relationship and you are wondering whether Valentine's Day will help to bring back the spark into your love life. So you want things to be honest and open again, and you want passion again. Okay, so I'll just leave those there for a second so I can do an overhead shot. So just to remind you, pile 1 is for those in separation from soulmate or twin flame, you're not in contact. Pile 2 is for singles, you're wondering, is there love coming into your life? And pile 3 are for those who are in a relationship and there's a bit of trouble maybe in the relationship, or just some questions about bringing romance, honesty, passion back into your relationship. Hi there, pile number 1. So this is for those of you who are in separation from a soulmate or twin flame and you're not in contact with them. So let's see if they are thinking about you as well on Valentine's Day. Because if you're here, I'm sure you're thinking about them. Okay, show your support. So this might be a little hint to say, yes, maybe somehow leave the door open so that they can contact you. Or maybe, go ahead and show them how you feel about them. But, that's going to be different for everybody. Obviously, it's not going to suit everybody if you're already in separation to, reach out directly. Sometimes you have to do it subtly. Okay, so I'm going to just pull a few of these cards because I think they're quite romantic. The Jane Austen Tarot. And then I'm going to do a little bit more tarot as well. And let's see what we can get for you. Is this person thinking about you around Valentine's Day? Are you going to hear from them? They're going to find a way to send you a message. Let's see what we have. Wow. Okay, the World. My God. The 4 of Spades, Death. Don't worry about that. The King of Pentacles. So these cards work as, minor and major arcana. Some of them are duplicated, like these two here. So you have the Ace of Diamonds, which is the Ace of Pentacles. So this is new beginning, a practical beginning. And the World is the end of something and the beginning of something new. And you have that repeated here in the Death card. And with the 4 of Spades, which is the 4 of Swords, this is the kind of the sword where the card where you're taking a rest, sometimes after a bit of heartbreak. So I wonder, is this person you're separated from, have they found themselves in a situation where they're no longer with somebody else that they might have been in, or maybe they're currently thinking about the breakup that you and they had. So we'll see when more of the cards come out. So it could be either of those two situations. And I'll read for both if it seems practical, because some of you could be in each situation. And the King of Pentacles, so this is a very practical. This is somebody who's successful and secure, so maybe whatever, we'll see. But it could be whatever broke you up before is no longer the case. They're now in a different situation. They're now, you know, sort of matured, they're successful. Or it could be that they're they're, you know, sort of a single after a separation from somebody else. Let's get some more information on this now to see what else comes out for you. Okay, well, the 8 of Wands, that's communication coming in fast, passionate communication. Wow, okay. So maybe if they've split up, they're going to tell you about it. They want you to know. This is the one time they want you to know. Okay, but they're juggling something now. What's it about? I'm going to clarify that. Wow, you got the Knight of Swords. That's the romantic knight in the deck. Now, that's the knight in shining armor. Wow, that's like they really want to come in and tell you something. So I think, you know, I really do think, yeah, that you are going to, I think you're going to hear from them in and around Valentine's Day. I think they were just waiting for something. Now, there could be, so could be connected here, like maybe if you can find a way to kind of leave the door open for them to communicate with you. So I don't know, so, you know, if you think they're watching you on social media, you know, just sort of to leave that hint that it would make them feel that it's okay to come and contact you with you. Oh, wow, look. So we have your divine couple here. So this is the King of Pentacles and this is the Queen of Pentacles. So, I mean, you know, this is your, here's my stones now for your reading. Yeah, your soulmate or your twin flame, you know. You're a match. You complement each other. I just feel I need one more on this. What are they waiting for? I mean, this is all kind of very actiony orientated and everything. So you've got your communication. They're coming towards you, knight in shining armor. You're a complete and utter match. Then you have these two kind of meh cards in between. I'm just going to get one more before I clarify them. Okay, yeah, Page of Swords. I'm going to put that there. Yeah, I think the thing that's going to solve this is they might be a bit uncertain. So they're looking out, they're on the lookout to see, you know, like they may have had a change, either a change of heart over a year past, or they may now be single, divorced, separated from a separate person that they're with, and they're now free and single to be a couple with you. But they're watching out to see what's going on in your life and they're not sure. I mean, if you're in separation, if you're not communicating, you know, so they could be in two minds as to how to do this. So this is where the show your support comes in. I think you need to find a way through social media, through friends, through just somehow to kind of give that hint that you're open for communication. And, you know, certainly you could do that directly as well if that suits your circumstances. So let's just get a little bit more on that now. Oh, this is looking really good. Okay, Queen of Earth. There we go again. It's the same, the Queen of Earth. Wow. Okay. You will find a way to do this practically. This is in, you know, the Earth is that kind of practical, you know, in real life. It's not the emotions. It's not in your head. It's not in your heart and not in your head. This is in the real world. In the real world, you'll find a way to come together. 7 of Air. Yeah, so you have to find some sort of clever way. You know, the 7 of Air, the 7 of Swords. Some people read this as there's something, you know, fishy going on. But ever since I got the Druid Craft deck, I absolutely love the new meaning, the other meaning of this, you know, and it just means that, you know, sort of finding a clever way to solve the problems that you have, to get around things. It just means using your head, and we have a lot of swords here. So I think, you know, you have to be both practical and use your head and find a way to communicate. Like I said here, there's more going on than meets the eye. They might not see exactly what's going on in your world. You mightn't see exactly what's going on in their world. And the only way to fix that is to actually communicate in the real world. Oh my gosh, and everything is going to work out fine. You've got the Sun, which is it's like happy ending. It's the answer yes to whatever your question is. You know, things are really going to work out for you. And look at the way it's coming under these cards, where all the yellow is in these cards. So look, any heartache, if this heartache is with, you know, with this kind of rest after something finishing, something completing. That's in the past. Your future is really, really bright with this person. If you're not in communication, I just really think for people who this is resonating with, I think there is an opportunity here to reach out to each other and to talk out whatever had gone on in the past. There's passion here. You're a couple that matches exactly with each other. And I think if you can communicate and find a way to get over what happened in the past, you have a really bright future together. Okay, so that's all I have for you, pile number one. I really hope this helped you in some way. I hope you have a really happy Valentine's Day, and I'm wishing you all the best. Hi, pile two. This is for the singles who are wondering, is there love coming into your life anytime soon? A sweet coming to you. And whether Valentine's Day is going to work its magic in your love life. So what do we have here? Oh, be true to your heart. Wow, I love this card. Look, it's like sending messages, in different ways through your heart light here. And, this old-fashioned gramophone. And anytime I see these ships on the sea, I always think of messages, going across the sea to other countries, or, somebody just sending, I think of the old-fashioned postal service, actually, is what I think about. So be true to your heart. Maybe there's somebody you want to send a message to. You're single, you like somebody, and you're kind of thinking, will I send them a message? Well, maybe you should. Maybe they'll be sending you a message. Now I'm just going to pull a few different cards. Some of these ones first because they're romantic, the Jane Austen tarot deck, and then I'll do some of the traditional tarot cards, and we'll see what comes out. So, what is going to come into your love life, or into your life, love-wise, around Valentine's Day? Maybe Valentine's Day will spark a conversation. It must be just so difficult to meet somebody right now. I mean, with COVID, it's just crazy. I just feel sorry. I feel sorry for people who like to go out or go out a lot, and you just don't have the option to do that much anymore. It's crazy. How are you supposed to meet anybody new? Okay, so we have the Jack of Clubs, we have the Four of Hearts, and the Ace of Hearts. Okay, so you have the Jack of Clubs. So this is the like the Prince of Wands in the traditional tarot deck. So this is the guy coming towards you with passion and an offer of love. Okay, and I think this is the girl from Sense and Sensibility, Marianne. I think it was Marianne. The one who's really, really romantic, so who just jumped into true love. Four of Hearts, so that's the same as the Four of Cups, and we've got the Ace of Hearts as well, so the Ace of Cups. So I don't know if you have been thinking about your past or thinking about maybe a missed opportunity in love, but don't worry, because the missed opportunity that you normally see in the Four of Cups is coming away. It's here again in the Ace of Cups, okay, with passion coming towards you. So that's a really good start to your reading. Now let me see what else we have here. I got both of these cards in my last reading, so I'm just going to shuffle again. They were sitting there together. I kind of feel I did shuffle the deck after the last reading, but maybe it needs an extra split. Look, there she is, again, the Empress. That's you. You're somebody's ideal woman. Don't worry. They're going to come jumping out towards you, just like the Knight of Wands. Victory. So yes, no, look, you're definitely going to be successful in love and passion, and I think you're very worried about it. There's nothing like Valentine's Day for singles to be worried, isn't it? I mean, oh look, I was single for so long, and I really didn't like when Valentine's Day came around. It just made you think more about being single, especially when there's happy couples around you, which can be very annoying. Get you the right cards here, okay? So try not to worry. If there's somebody on your mind and you're wondering what they think about you, don't worry, it's going to work out really well, okay? Wow, there they are, charging towards you, Knight of Swords. They could be the type of person who isn't, okay, they're good with their words when it comes to something logical and practical, but they mightn't be great with their words when it comes to romance. Okay, and you have the 7 of Cups and the Devil. Okay, so I wonder, yeah, I mean, this could be a number of things here. If there's somebody in particular that you have in mind and you're wondering, are they going to come towards you? Yes, they will. There's 2 things here. They may think that you have more than one choice. So they may think that you have a number of offers, a number of people who are interested in you. And maybe that's why they're kind of tongue-tied and they don't know how to express themselves properly, because they're actually worried. You know, this could be them here worried as well, that you have lots of different offers, that you have so many people who are passionate about you, that why on earth would you choose them if you have the choice of so many other people? If you don't have somebody in mind, you could get several offers, or there could be some opportunities that come to you. And I think you have to look at them carefully. Like, just make sure that you know, if you're looking for a genuine offer of love rather than, say, just passion, you know, I think you need some conversations around that to make sure that, you know, if anybody does make you an offer on Valentine's Day, or if you're getting cards, you know, calls, whatever, that, you know, you just want to make sure that it's not somebody who's just got a bit desperate around Valentine's Day and isn't in it in a genuine sense. I definitely think that there's a genuine offer available to you if you just look carefully at the offers that do come your way. Now, if you're sitting there thinking, I have no offers coming my way, nobody has said anything to me, I don't know if anybody's interested in me, you know, don't do that to yourself. There's somebody for everybody. And then, yeah, no, there's somebody for everybody. This is the traditional card of Knight in Shining Armour. So, you know, it may be difficult to put yourself in a situation these days so that you can actually meet somebody, but you'll find a way. And, you know, if there's an opportunity to, you know, somehow socialise with your friends, be it online or whatever, grab it. You know, don't be worried about it. You know, it's only by getting out there that you get to meet people and you get to talk to people and you see what they're really like. And don't be worried, they're not all like that. They're not all out for just passion or whatever. There's lots of people with good hearts out there. See, the dreamers. There's lots of dreamers out there who just want to leap into a relationship. Yeah, so, oh, Queen of Fire, excellent. Like, they're going to come towards you. They'll think, they probably could be looking at you, principality, I'm just going to say from a distance, yeah. Which is the classic, you know, somebody spying on you card. There's somebody out there who actually thinks you are the Queen of Fire. You are this passionate woman that is just full of grace and beauty and intelligent, and maybe they think you're a bit too confident for them. Maybe they're a little bit shy, but they've made the decision to jump into this. They have been looking at you online, and yeah, they're going to find a way between this and this ace here and this page here. They are going to find a way to communicate with you, and they're going to find a way to come towards you. So just be open to receive that. Do be true to your heart here. So, you know, if there's more than one offer coming your way, and I kind of get the feeling that there might be, just be careful to have, I suppose, to be sure that the offer that you're accepting is the one that's the most genuine. Okay, so it's the dreamer rather than, so it's somebody who's coming across as being maybe full of ideas, just wanting to, I don't know, jump in with confidence and romance rather than desperation. It's not somebody who's desperate. It's somebody who, you know, you might have known them for a while, I think. You know, with this coming up here, yeah, I think you might have known of them for a while, or there'd be somebody who you have a lot in common with. So yeah, that's what I see for singles now for Valentine's Day. I really wish you the best, and I hope you do get your note, your email, your cards in the post, your chocolates. And I think there might be more than one offer. So that's all I have for you now, pal 2. God bless and take care. Hi there, pile 3. So this is for those of you who are having trouble in your current relationship and you're wondering whether Valentine's Day will help to bring the spark back into your love life. So I chose the white ribbon for honesty and the red ribbon for passion. And we have keep your dreams alive. So isn't that a lovely card? So if you're in a current relationship, you know, at some point when it started off, you had these dreams together and you want to keep these dreams alive, to keep the relationship alive. Just let you have a look at that card there. 7 is the number of magic. Look at all the magic in this card. The crystals. Just, you know, in case some of this sort of rings a bell for you in some way or other. I mean, there's a whole universe out there. At the start of your relationship, wouldn't you have thought all of this was possible and everything was possible? So look, let's see what comes up in your cards. I'm going to pull a few Jane Austen cards because they're one of the most romantic cards, I think. And then I'll pull a few tarot for you, and let's see what we get out of this for you now. We have the 3 of spades. So that's the 3 of swords. Wow, that's heartbreak, which is, you know, like when you're having trouble in a relationship, isn't it? It's just heartbreaking. You know, especially if all your dreams were tied up with this person. Yeah, and 5 of diamonds, which is the 5 of pentacles. So that's kind of, yeah, it's been left out in the cold. And, you know, if you know the Jane Austen stories, this one is from Emma. That was the guy. I can't remember those names now, actually. It's been a while since I've read Emma. Yeah, but there's like, you know, a little bit of deceit going on here. And you've got your King of Hearts. So, yeah, I mean, this, you know, this person that you're in a relationship with, you know, when you're having trouble, I mean, they're your King of Hearts, but maybe they're just not saying anything at the moment. The King of Hearts is traditionally, you know, sort of keeps his feelings and his thoughts to himself. That's not going to help if you've trouble in your relationship and you want to talk about it. So yeah, there's heartache showing up here. You know, maybe you're feeling left out in the cold because, you know, this person, you can't talk to them anymore. They're not talking to you. They're not opening up. And it's hard. So let's see what we get here. Oh, there we go again. You know, the High Priestess doesn't tell anybody her secrets. So, I don't know, is it you? Is it them? Is it both of you who are keeping, you know, your mouth shut and you're not saying how you feel? You know, maybe you're just waiting for something else to happen. You know, the Wheel of Fortune is destiny. Maybe you think, oh, at a certain point in time, things are going to change and it'll be all right then. But I think somebody needs to step forward and try to bring some passion back into this relationship. They need to be the one to say it first, which can be difficult if you're in a long-term relationship to get back into those kind of, you know, romantic chats that you used to have. But there you go. Passion and emotion. And there needs to be an apology or there needs to be an offer from both sides. So both of you, you know, the wands are like inspiration. So I just feel that, you know, maybe from one of you that you're both being quiet maybe about this. And you both might have a different message to bring to each other. One might be more about the passion or the inspiration, the dreams. So it's either about actual passion or about, you know, say the passion that you had for your dreams and you just feel at the moment it's going nowhere. You know, and the other person has an apology and it's an emotional apology. It's coming from that, you know, that water element. And it can be either one of you, you know, or a bit of a mix. I suppose it depends on. Yeah, no, I still feel it's kind of, you know, polarized a bit. You might be both thinking of your own problems and you know, you want your own problem to be dealt with or your own message to be dealt with before you let the other person speak their message. Oh no, come on lads. That's 3 pages. There's definitely a lot to be talked about here. You know, there's definitely, you know, both of you need to speak up and you need to listen to what the other person says. So if either of you are concentrating on the message or the issue that you feel is the most important, never mind that, you maybe have to listen to the other person as well. Both you have to give time to let the other person's message come through, because the Page of Swords is a message, and it mightn't be a pleasant message, but it's an important message. Wow, the Ace of Cups. I was going to say that's all 4 aces, and of course these aren't aces, but if you think of these, sometimes I think of pages as aces. I don't know why, but I do. And you've got your individual, so you've got all your suits here. So this is what you'll get. You'll get the love overflowing again if you talk about it. If you bring all these separate emotions, these elements to the problem that need to be talked about, if you bring them to the table. Heartache is never easy to get over, but it's going to be difficult if you both sort of stick to your own side and don't express yourself. So I'm not giving out. I'm just saying. I'm just telling you the story that the cards are showing me. Okay, so honesty and passion. I mean, they both came up. They're in your ribbons. They're in your cards. I'm going to just pull a few here. Wow, 8 of water. Okay, maybe you were, and look, it comes right under destiny. So maybe you were thinking, am I just destined to move on now and move away from this? Is just, is it not working out? Maybe you felt that somehow destiny would throw you the opportunity to move on to something better. But remember, the 8 of water, the 8 of cups is always, there's 2 sides to it. It's moving away, or if it's moving away. So it's moving away from a person to another person, but it can also be moving away from the difficulties you're having with a person back to what's missing with that person that you were with. And it's always up to you. I mean, the tarot can reveal your story and reveal what's going on, but it's always up to you. So what do you feel now in this unity? Oh my God, what do you feel? Unity. Yes, so there is a relationship here, a long-standing relationship, and that has an importance in itself. And if you're a traditional type of person, maybe you don't want to walk away from that. So don't. Walk back towards it. Walk back towards the thing that brought you together in the first place. And the world. Wow. Yeah, so the world is a new beginning. So if you do these things, I'm sorry about the shine on these cards. If you move back to, what was important to your relationship in the first place, find a way to talk about those dreams that maybe weren't getting attention recently, and you can joyously kind of jump into this new time in your relationship, this new world. It's a new beginning. Time to put the things that weren't working in the past behind you. I just feel like I should pull another card here, so I will. 5 of Earth. That's this one here. That's that being left out in the cold. I think that's a worry, I think, or it's certainly a blocker. Like you won't be able to move on, if you keep leaving the other person out in the cold. Or if they're leaving you out in the cold, you need to find a way. Let's get one more card. How do you get them to open up to you? Ace of Fire. There we go. We have another ace. And like the Page of Fire, it's, be passionate about it. Find, I don't know, use your own inspiration to find a way to talk to this person, to get this person to talk to you. You're in a relationship for a reason, and, those reasons, they don't go away. Things change, but the reasons don't go away. So there is a lot of conversations that have to begin, I think, around this. So that both of you stop feeling like you're being left out in the cold. This is what you need. You need the passion back, and then you get the emotion. And we had these before. See, the passion with fire and your emotion with an apology maybe. Okay? And these conversations are going to be difficult to have, but you have to be straightforward and direct. So look, that's kind of, it very much reflects and talks about the question that we had in the first place for you, pile number 3. So I think this is all totally possible for you to have your love and your apology for Valentine's Day. Maybe it's the day and the excuse to bring this all out into the open again, and remember where you started from with this solid and traditional relationship that you have. Like, don't throw it all away, don't leave the other person out in the cold. You can have a new beginning. All right, pile number 3, that's all I have for you now. I hope you enjoyed that. So happy Valentine's Day, and God bless and take care.